Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. So today's video is sort of a video I wanted to do for such a long time, but I never really made this video. And since we now hit 10,000 subscribers, I decided to finally show you guys how I make my videos and sort of guide you through how I work on certain videos and all that. So let's get started. So first of all, depending on the video type I make, I have this Google Doc here where I write like some video ideas which I eventually want to make. Like here I wrote Sas4 a rough progression guide for leveling gear, how to play the game, etc. Which technically is the series I made, so I could like get rid of that. But if I were to make a guide out of this, I would probably start writing a script, which I did for other videos like the faction war guide. And honestly, making a script for videos definitely does help with how the video is structured and all that. Sometimes I also do videos where I just don't write a script, then it's sort of restyling, I guess. Like my Zombie Assault Resurgence videos, I didn't write a script there because I wanted to upload these videos fast and I sort of know what I want to say. Obviously I forget things, but I think it doesn't matter that much. Now once I'm done with writing the script, I use Audacity to record my voice over so I can just like actuate this and say something. I started using this on my second tips and tricks video, I believe, and it's so much better than just using OBS because I can actually edit the audio here a little bit to make it sound a little bit better. And once I finish recording, I can just apply some effects to it and export it, which I can then drag to my editing program. Like this video, I'm just using OBS to record my voice. Like what I did lately was to reduce the noise gate or whatever it's called, so the voice should be clear to hear and there should be less cutouts with like S and T tones. Like again, depending on the video, I might need to record some footage, which I go then into Sas4 to showcase everything. And to record the videos, I use OBS Studio, which I use right now to record. Not gonna go in depth because that would probably be way too confusing, and you guys can just search YouTube tutorials if you care about it. They explain it a lot better than I do. Once I have all the footage, I go to my editing program, and personally I use Vegas Pro 21. Now before that I used Vegas Pro 18. I have Vegas Pro 21 for like 2 months, I believe. Like this is the first program I bought. The programs I used before were all pirated, which is funny. Now this is not how it looks like. This is how like an empty program or timeline looks like. Like I can insert a video track, audio track, but let me go back to the previous template. Yeah, I have like a template I use, so I don't have to always keep adding these tracks. And we can go to my recording folder, which looks like this. This is the video that's being recorded right now. And all of these videos, these files here, are all the Sas4 recordings. Basically, that's like the Let's Play series I did. I have no idea how many episodes are out, but let's put these files into the Sas4 folder. I do have like some structures. These folders are for my other channel, and the folders you saw before are also for my main channel. Now to edit a video, what I do is obviously drag the video file into the editor, then it creates all these audio files and video files. And dude, seeing this is insane. Like I finished the series and just started to edit it. Right, so what I do here is to scale it down to 1080p. Once the file is imported, I remove the other 2 audio tracks. Now the reason because there are more audio tracks is because in my recording software, I separated all audio tracks. Like this is my microphone. Second audio was for Discord. keyboard, and the third one for game audio. And you can set up to like 6 audio tracks, which is awesome. That's why I love OBS. So yeah, once this is imported, I right click on it and disable resample, which basically means that it removes like frames between two frames. Like if I didn't disable resamples, it would create sort of a ghosting effect. So if you would watch the video and pause it while lots of movement is happening, you would see like some ghost effect, which looks terrible. So you need to disable it. Now what we have here, we have obviously all the video tracks, all the audio tracks. And what I do on my Sas4 projects is that I have these track effects and I add a color curve. And what this does is basically, let's go to the beginning. If I disable this, look how ugly, or like not ugly, but it looks like weird, you know? And if I enable it, in my opinion, this looks so much better. I have been doing this since pretty much the beginning of this YouTube channel. And yeah, I have these effects preset on like 3 tracks. But this type of video doesn't need too many video tracks. Pretty much only need like 1 or 2 in total. I can like go to media generation and drag a text box in here, and then I can like write stuff. I can change the position and all that. I might need that later. We have here transitions, so I could like split this up, put like a transition in between. The preview is on max. I would set it to auto, so it doesn't use too many resources to render the preview. And if I play it now, it looks a bit better. Now there's project media, which has all the files that are currently in this. I deleted the text, so it's still here. If I press this button, it goes away. Here project notes, which I never use. Now there are video effects, so I could add a black and white effect. And many other, like it has pretty much everything I need. Now on this button I can do zoom in, zoom out, rotate it, flip the screen in horizontal format or vertical format. Up here I have some scripts. For example, this disable resample global, which means if I have multiple clips in here, I can press this button and I don't have to right click like each clip to disable this, which is very nice. And I have like more of these. And before anyone asks why I still use Vegas Pro, the simple answer is it just works. Like I don't need more things. Like DaVinci Resolve is like the new standard, I guess, but I just don't have the patience to learn it, and Vegas Pro just works. And this version added a cool feature like the adjustment event. So if I do anything in here, it impacts the bottom layer, which I wanted to have for such a long time. This is really the best thing ever. I think I didn't show you this yet. Here I have all my sound effects, video effects, whatever. I can go to this folder even. Yeah, here are all my projects. And here's like my editing stuff. We have like some roll faces. But all of this is mainly used for my other channel when I edit Agario videos. Except this folder, I use most of these for my Sas4 videos as well. But yeah, let's get into the editing process. Now I usually start a recording and then like don't say anything. Like I don't have a script for this Let's Play series, so you know, it's just a freestyle video, so I might have to cut out lots of things. So if you listen to this part, yo, what's up guys, and welcome to a new series. Okay, the audio is kinda glitching out here, which sucks. But in most cases I stutter a lot. Or I don't know if that's stuttering, but like I have to repeat so many sentences, so I obviously need to cut them out. Otherwise the video would be kind of weird and it would be annoying to listen to me. Yeah, here I got a good example. January of 2023, which so here I basically would cut this out. You can hear it. I recorded this on OBS and the audio is still kinda bad, but it's fine enough, I assume. So yeah, let's go to the start, cut this out, and usually I do like a fade in effect. Yo, what's up guys? This is a good start, I guess. And this is not a dream or something. I will, and yeah, this is not a dream or This is not a dream or this sounds kinda natural if we put it like this. This is not a dream or something. Sometimes you have to like mess around, but this sounds natural and the glitched audio went away. Now I can activate this button down here, and if I cut it here and delete this, it will automatically jump to the part where I have the playhead here, or where the full video was removed. This is such a lifesaver. What this button also does is if I move this, everything behind it will also move. So this is legit a game changer. I obviously have a hotkey to like do this, split and then remove the part here. So if I activate it, also I love how it glows red. In the previous version, it just didn't show any visual. Now I could do this and it would jump like this. That's pretty much how I edit my videos. And I think I will do a time lapse. And if I have to say something, I will let you guys know. So I hope you enjoy. Right guys, very quickly, I didn't explain it to you, but how I make these videos is that I mostly look on the audio and just, you know, cut it out like that. Like the gameplay right now isn't really the focus, so depending on what I say, I either cut it out or leave it in. Like if I show something important, I might want to leave the space in, otherwise I would like ruin the video with the cut sort of. So I have to like cut out these parts here to make it sound fluent and not like this gear, XP grinding and all that. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Like, look how slow I talk. Like, I need to think a lot about what I want to say. That is just not really good. But yeah, I take it a lot easier with the cuts, because back then, when I released the first Let's Play series, I cutted out everything. Like, I cutted out this space even, or like this. I mean, I would cut out this right now, probably. I was cutting out so much. It ruined my head. So I wanted to get that out of the way. So let's get back to the time lapse. With that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Alright guys, I finished cutting up everything and just look at how many cuts I made. Yeah, the video is 13 minutes and 42 seconds long, which is alright for part 1. Originally the video was like 2 times longer, so I'm happy with the duration of the video. Like I still need to add some text, but I will rewatch everything later on and then do the fine tuning, so to say. It's actually annoying to cut out all the pauses. Like I'm not a huge fan of that, but it has to be done. I spent over 1 hour to cut out all the mistakes, and right now it's 3 AM, so I will continue on the next day. Alright guys, it's the next day and I rewatched everything, did some adjustments, added some text, pictures and music, so now I could render the video and upload it to YouTube, but I still have lots of time, so I will wait on that. But how that works is I select everything I want to render, and now I have to wait to my software that it hopefully doesn't crash if I press the render button, because usually it crashes for some reason. Since I changed some settings, it technically shouldn't, but let's just press render as and see what happens. Okay, it does work. Here I have like some presets. For this channel I use this preset usually. I can like customize the template and like change all the settings here. But these settings are good enough and it renders pretty quick as well. A video like this usually takes, how long is this now? 13.5 minutes long. So it would take round about the same time to fully render this. But since I added like some effects, like this outline effect, I can disable this. If I would render it like that, it would render quicker, but this effect alone slows down the render process by quite a lot, but it's for a short time, so it doesn't really matter. Quality should be over quantity, so I'm fine with that. Once the editing process is over, I start making the thumbnail, and for that I'm using Photoshop. So for a new project I always go to new, then I have like this preset here, and then it looks like this. this. Our thumbnail are like these pictures you see on videos, and looking at my channel, you see that they are different. Like this one, for example, I took it like on my editing program. Basically, I can go here and then press this button, and then I could use this picture as a thumbnail. And that's like the best scenario if I can use something like this as a thumbnail, because other thumbnails like this one, or pretty much the faction guide, these class build thumbnails, these take so long for me. Like, I'm very bad at making thumbnails. But I mean, I'm happy like how this one turned out. For some class builds, like this one is also fine, I guess. It's not the best, but I do like how I was able to mask out the character here, the faction war thumbnail. Also quite a lot of elements, but with thumbnails you have to be kind of careful. Like this one, this was like a April Fool's thumbnail and or video. I didn't really know how I should make it, but this is like a very bad thumbnail, because even on PC you can't really see what's going on. I could have done it a lot better, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like not a serious video. So yeah, if we look to my older Let's Play series, there you can see I had no idea how I should make the thumbnails here. I just took a screenshot of the game, and I put like the killing spree effect here and some text, which is pretty small. I mean, here you can see it better, but still. Or this one is also kind of bad. Like here you can't even see the levels. You should like avoid stuff like that. Here I did kind of the same. The background is, I think I just used it in game. Then like some visual effects and all that. So yeah, now I'm kind of worried how I should make the thumbnail for this series. So I think what I will do for this video, I will just make something basic, I guess. Here I have like some Sas4 elements. So usually, like in Inferno, his thumbnail, you always see that he uses this picture basically. And I sort of got inspired by him. If we go back to my channel, popular, yeah, like this thumbnail has the background. I mean, this one is taken in-game. This one has it. This one has it. This one has it. Faction 1. It's a similar background, but look at that. Basically all these thumbnails have that background. And for guides, I think these are good. I feel like for the Let's Play series, I should like take some in-game elements. Yeah, I can just demonstrate a thumbnail really quick. I guess we can start with the text. I could write new series, like as an example, on your account. I mean, doesn't matter. Make the text a lot bigger, then like align the text with the background. And on the right here, we have some presets. Once we added like the preset here, we can go ahead and change like some things. It's in German, like I don't know the English words here, so I apologize for that. You can add like a gradient here. I mean, you saw like my thumbnails. I think you guys know it. I can like do this here. I usually use this. In my opinion, it looks nice, but back then I used this pretty often. Really depends on the thumbnail. So yeah, I can go with this for now, I guess. And then I can just add like different screenshots or whatsoever. For this video, I just keep it simple. And for example, add a Sas4 logo. Select this here and copy it to a separate layer. So now we have this logo, and then I can extend it. Now I have something like this, which, to be fair, I feel like this isn't even too bad. I could just leave it like this and probably get the same result, but I obviously won't use this. Again, for this video, I don't wanna record this for too long, so I hope you guys can understand, but I think you know the drill. But there are obviously some tools here. I can erase some parts, or I can like select certain parts and then delete them. If I have it selected like that, I can then erase it in the selection and nowhere else, which is also helpful. What I do next, usually I have like, if I go to the thumbnail folder, I use these light effects or like this fire effect here, which is very overused. But I mean, if it works, then it works. And I can zoom it out like that. There, now we have a thumbnail like this, which, to be fair, there. Keeping it like this is probably the best. Again, it like really depends what you add. Once I'm happy with that, I can go ahead, save it for web, and then I need to make sure it's below 2 megabytes since YouTube doesn't accept thumbnails with more than 2 megabytes, but it's good. If it was over 2 megabytes, I would have to change the quality of it. So that's about it. Now if I'm done, I would go up here and upload the video. Yeah, this is my main channel currently, but I would like upload the video and then like set the title, description, thumbnail and all that. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I usually schedule my videos, but I mean lately I haven't been scheduling them. I just uploaded them whenever. But that's about the video making process, and I hope you guys learned something. Looking on my channel, I made so many videos. I have no idea how I got so far. It's actually insane. Like these days I have no ideas anymore. I'm genuinely done with content creation kind of. So I don't know. I still hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below. And with that, once again, thank you all so much for 10,000 subscribers. It's insane. And with that, enjoy the rest of your day.